welcome in. Glad to have you. We're going to do a little work on the Don't Starve tonight and get it uploaded. We're going to do it before stream. That way maybe I can make a little progress on it. So let's see where we're at. I forget what we were doing. We're day 9. What do we need? Food and stuff like that. We already made a handout. Let's eat this. Okay, let me think here what we were doing. So, first of all, how much grass do I have? Okay, let's make some rabbit traps. Those are good for food. I just want to get acquainted with what I was doing first before I get started here. And we're going to make some stuff for summer. We're going to make some stuff for winter. It's getting dark, so we're going to probably stay right here. We're going to make a log suit pretty soon. So let's just stay around here for a few minutes and see what we got. Kind of take stock of what we have. We need to make a farm, so we need manure. Let's store some of this. We need manure. We need food. We kind of need wood. We're going to store some of this stuff that we don't need real quick so we can go ahead and get on with it. So food, manure, wood, we're going to plant these, but it's not going to do us any good. So what we might actually do is just store these and hang on to them, and then we'll get them when we get the manure collected. Now this time of year, what I do, most usually what I do, let's see what tools we got. Let's store this. If it'll let us, I think I'm pushing the wrong button. Been playing a lot of Animal Crossing this weekend. Okay, so let's see, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forget what I was saying now. Okay, we're going to cook that. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to walk around. We're going to get probably a little further away from camp than usual. We're going to walk around and see what we can find. We're going to leave this meat. Well, no, it's going to get dark. Let's just wait up here. Let's make sure we got the hammer and everything with us. Yeah, hammer, axe, spear, hand bat, shovel, pickaxe. Okay. We're going to gather up a bunch of wood, a bunch of manure, a bunch of food. That's where we're going to start. If we have gears, we're going to make an ice box. Let me look. I thought we got gears. We do have gears. We have gears. Well, we need another raven feather. We got a purple gem. We got some houndstooth, bone shards. I think we have pig skin in one of these. We got that beefalo hat for winter. Okay. We need to make a thermal stone. And we will. Well, we need to make it pretty soon, too, because that's for winter. So let's just wait this out, and then we'll get started. Hope everyone's having a good day. Everyone had a good weekend. I did. I've just had a lot going on. So, a lot going on. A lot of nasty germs going around, and unfortunately, my family has got into them. And so we've had a lot going on, and I'm only 3 weeks into my surgery recovery. So, it's been a long haul, but we're getting there. All right, let's go. We're going to just start doing this. We're not going to dig anything up at this point because I want to have enough pocket space, and I also want to just only get the things that I need. So we're going to get food. We're going to start chopping trees for wood. We're going to collect grass, and we're going to see if we can find the manure because we really need it for farms and stuff like that. So let's get started. One of my favorite games. I love this game. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. We had a good stream with it Friday after I got the sound fixed. Hopefully this Friday, hopefully the sound will be good. I also was streaming today, and there was a viewer who said they couldn't do the flashing lights in the box. So I had a new setup, an overlay. I'm going to work on it this week and see if I can't find something else that doesn't flash. Let's eat that real quick so we don't, get too hungry. So we'll fix that too. And I apologize for that. I didn't. Well, I thought about it, but then nobody ever said anything, so I kind of figured it was okay. But we're fixing it. We're working on it. I'll get another one that doesn't do that, and then we won't have those problems. Just wanted you all to know that I'm working on it. I'm gonna cover up this rocks and stuff, and get gold, because we'll probably need this, I think, for the ice boxes and stuff. We'll just let the pig take care of the snake. And also, if you leave monster meat around, they will pick it up and eat it. And we're not going to eat it because if we eat the monster meat, it will like decrease your health. Your heart up there is your health. Well, I need to move my camera. Give me a minute. I think I got my camera up here where you can't see it. If it'll let me on. Whoops, that's moving the screen. Oh, not gonna let me, is it? Okay. Well, anyway, there's a heart up here at the top, and so that's your health. I'll try again here in a minute. I just don't want to fool around and die or something trying to fix it. I'm going to show you something else here. Oh crap, we don't want there's the hound. I'm going to get rid of him. Well, no, I want my hand back. What am I doing? Let's get rid of him so we can get out into here. There's two of them, so we need to be careful. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of the cocoon too. Now, if you break that open, that'll give you all the bone shards. We're just going to get rid of these guys. Please don't kill me. Okay. This helmet then this handbag are awesome. Now, I'm going to show you. Oh, they're going to reappear, aren't they? Well, hang on. We don't want to do that. We want to see. You can just about do anything with this handbag, I'm telling you. And we want these bone shards and stuff. Now, I was going to show you something as long as we don't get into any more of these. Okay. This hammer. If you take this hammer, well, there's one. There must be something about this stuff. Here, let's get rid of it. Oh, let's heal up. We don't want to die. We may have to get out of here, guys. I may not be able to show you. I thought I could show you real quick. Let's try it. Oh. Okay, let's try it. Well, it won't let me. Oh, it's not going to let me hammer it. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's kill this and eat it. And also, if you get into something and it's too much for you, you can get the butterfly and eat the butterfly wings and they'll heal you. But oh, I need this. Actually, let's do this. Now, I want to show you this. Now, you can hammer this and it'll give you things too. And we're looking for the raven feathers is what we're looking for. So, we're just going to hang out, chill out, and get up the stuff we need. We need wood, don't we? Oh, nope, don't want none of that. Let's get out of here. Don't want none of that there. Nope. I don't know if they'll hurt you, but let's not. Let's go back the other way, okay? It has to knock down a pig's house, too. Let's get the cocoon. And you have to watch these guys, too, because they seem harmless, but they're really not. They can be kind of iffy, so just be careful. See, that'll give you wood, too. We gotta get out of here. There's a lot of dangerous stuff over here that I wasn't aware of, so let's get out of here. We're making it, though. Let's knock this down. We just need another one of those feathers. The reason I'm playing like this and I decided to start over, we started on day 9, right? Because I need to put it in the description and stuff. Oh, I know what we need. We need ice. Okay, hang on. We need ice for summer too. Okay. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to build a fire. We're going to go back to camp. We're going to store this and we're going to do it again. We're going to get on the grind here because we need to really bad. Hopefully I don't have to stay over here tonight, but I got a bad feeling I'm going to have to. So that's all right if I do. We're going to get the food. We're going to get the wood. We're going to get everything we need because I don't want to get stuck in summer again and not have what I need. The hammer broke. Let's make another one and let's build a fire. We'll just stay right here. Hopefully nothing will get us. We're going to cross our fingers, right? You just want to make sure you have plenty of wood and stuff. Oop, there's my feather. I got it. That's for that summer vest I need it for. Okay. Let's eat the berries because the rest of this we need. We don't want to drop things we need. Let's get the feather. So that's a good tip. So those things that the cocoons live in and come out of, if you take your hammer and you hit it with a hammer, then you can get the, I don't know if we can see it on here without a alchemy engine, but this is your summer rest. So see, I need one more feather and then pigskin, and I can make one of those when summer comes, and then that'll protect us for summer. So that's kind of why I'm trying to do it. I need silk. Um, I need more pigskin. I need to make a log suit for the big monster, just in case. And so we got plenty of things to do. And we need more food. So, and manure, because I haven't seen very much manure. We need it for the farms and for other things. So we'll keep our eye out for that too. You're always going to need plenty of flint, plenty of rocks, plenty of gold. A lot of the stuff that you make takes gold too. Not just your science and your alchemy engine, but there are a few other things that take the gold. See, this does, this does. We want to go ahead and make a thermal stone, which should be in survival. So we are going to make one of those come soon. This is a compass. I don't know, you may have to have that on, but anyway, we're going to build one of those. So yeah. Let's go back to camp. Oh, nope. Let's go back to camp and store some of this. How far are we? Oh, we're pretty close. Let's go. And then we'll go the other way, or we'll jump through a wormhole or something. Now, jumping through wormholes is a good way to go places fast, but just be careful doing it because it kind of messes with your sanity a little bit. So just be careful with it. But it is a good way to travel fast. Got such a, oh, got a rabbit. That's good. Okay, let's store some of this that we don't need right now, like the feather and like all the teeth that we got and the bone shards. What else? Gears. We can cook up some of the food. Let's store the seeds. Oh, it's full. Let's store the seeds until we get ready to use them. And I'll turn up the game sound. I'm sorry. Sometimes I play down here and I play to myself, so I don't really worry too much about the game sound. Okay, let's go cook some of this. Let's kill some of these butterflies and stuff. Let's hurry so we can have enough time before the next time it gets dark. And I just cook my food, and I'm going to drop this for him. Maybe he'll eat that. Because that keeps them around and keeps them friendly with you, and it keeps them like where they'll help you. So that's not a bad thing to do once in a while. It's just to drop it, and then he'll stay. He'll stay with you basically. Let's get some butterflies. Okay, let's go on the search of manure this time and some other things. Let's get our ham back because things are a little bit easier to kill with it. That way if we get into trouble we can get ourselves out of it. We're not going to go that way. We went that way. There's a lot of dangerous stuff that way. I'd really like to survive. So we won't. We could hammer this down for pigskin, which we probably will right now. Now, I am going to say this, but take this with a grain of salt. I have done this several times and never had a problem with the pigs. However, I don't know that that's necessarily always true, so just be cautious when doing it. We're going to build another storage chest before we go off somewhere else. We're going to eat this. So just be cautious when doing it. Because I want to tell you they won't, and then you do it and they do, and you say, well, you said, well, just be cautious when you're doing anything. Because you never know how certain things are going to react to certain things. So, okay, we're ready to go. We're going to put this one here. Always put your storage chest, your backpack, everything away from the fire. It's a better way to do things. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, catching it on fire, basically. In spring, too, a good suggestion is be careful of the lightning because I played in spring. And I had this log suit and I made it. Well, when you make a log suit and you wear it causes you to drop your backpack. So be mindful of that of where you're putting your backpack, first of all. Because I've made them before and um, made the backpacks. Felt real proud of myself. I'm going to make another trap here, guys, so we can get more morsels and stuff to eat. And then it's kind of not done me any good, is basically what I'm trying to say. In the spring, the lightning got it. So, I burned up everything I had to start almost over. And then I've caught it on fire with the backpack. So if you are making the log suit or the raincoat or whatever you're making extra, I'm assuming that summer vest is like that too. Anything that you put on, it'll probably take your backpack off. So just be very careful of it. What's that? Living log. What is a living log? Do we know what the living log is? We better look that up. Is that something? What is the living log? This is good supply stuff. Let's take this back. You want to have a lot of pigskin because you need the hand bats, the football helmets, things like that, and that's what you make out of that. So that's a good resource to have too. You want to have plenty of room for your football helmets and your hand bats and stuff like that. And you want to just have a storage chest. I don't know what this is. So what's it say to do with it? Here, hang on. Get half, select, drop. I don't know what that is. I'm going to look that up. We're going to store it. I'll look it up in a minute. I want to get the food and stuff before it gets much later. Let's find manure too, because we really need manure bad. It's usually not this hard to find, but okay, now something else you can do if you need pigskin but don't have houses. This will give you pigskin. You just go up to the heads, you hammer them, it'll give you pigskin and twigs, it looks like. This is the touchstone. So if you touch it and then you die, you will come back. Now, the important thing to remember about touching the touchstone, yes, it's great and it's super helpful. But if you do it, keep in mind that when you come back, your sanity will not be what it was. So I just want you to keep in mind that it does mess with your sanity to do that. It's not bad, it just messes with it. So keep it in mind. I never can get these turkeys. Ooh, I need that rope. Let's get the rope. Um, what else? Here we get 2 pieces of rope that way. There's just lots of different things that you need. Like we need silk, we need manure, So just keep your eye out. You should always collect as much food as you can collect. If you see it, you should be collecting it. You should be killing lots of cocoons because you need the meat to eat, but you also need the meat for your ham bats. There's a wormhole. Um, we'll go down that one once it becomes daylight again and see where it takes us. And you can always look at the map to see where you are. Um, and that's a super helpful thing to do. Um, okay, anything else? No. How old is our ham bat? It's pretty good, huh? Okay. Let's cook some of this real quick. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to wait one more time around here, and then we're going to go to the wormhole and see if we can get manure and a bunch of other stuff we need. And what I would do is I would keep some of these live rabbits too, and I would make the rabbit earmuffs if it were me for winter. So I forget how many you need. Let's look. Beekeeper hat. Okay. We already have enough rabbit earmuffs. So we'll go ahead and make it. And then we'll store these too. And then this is just something extra warm for winter. And we can go ahead probably and make our thermal stone. You want to think ahead because you don't want to have to be trying to think about all this while you're... Okay, we got to do it with the alchemy engine. So that's an important tip too. Like, you need to make sure you know what all you can make with everything. Oh, we need boards. Let's make another one. And this will keep happening. You'll just have to keep, like, storing things. The reason being that you need to do this is because you need to keep your backpack empty while you're, like, getting things. That way you can put more stuff in it, which I know it's just common sense, but some people have never played this game, so that's why I do the things I do and say what I say. We'll wait and then we'll get in that wormhole. We'll see what we can go find. Day 11 already. Well, it's going to be day 12 now. Now, in the winter, in the autumn and the winter, I'll keep my beard. Summer, I'll make spring and summer, I'll make a razor and shave. Oh, we need to make an ice box. Can we make one of those? Hang on, let's look. And we need a crock pot too. Yes, we sure can. Let's make it. Because we're going to store our ice, or we're going to try to for summer. So, what do we need? That, gears, and something else. Cutstone. And this is the nice thing about finding all this stuff. You can use it, and you don't have to take it out of... I think you need an alchemy engine for it, though. And you don't have to take it out of what you already have. So here's our ice box. Now we can just store it back. And we'll go through that wormhole. You just want to store as much as you can. Like I said, it just makes it easier. Let's go jump through the wormhole. Now be super cautious when you're doing this, because this messes with your sanity too. There's a lot of things that do. I'm going to eat these. Let's go see where this takes us. So just be careful with it. Oh, and you never know where you're going to end up at either. So just be mindful of you don't know where you're going to end up. Oh, what's this? This is a blueprint. What can we learn? Oh, ice flingomatic. I don't know what that is, but we'll check that out later. You don't know where you're going to end up. See, look, in another part of the savannah. Isn't that cool? So now we can hunt food, manure, and all kinds of stuff over here. Let's look at our map. Where are we? Woohoo! We're a long way from camp over here. Okay, that's alright. Sometimes people have two separate camps. I've seen people do that too, where you have one camp in one place and another camp in another place. So that's doable too. Okay, so these you can hammer too. Hang on. Wrong button. So you can hammer that and get the bone shards. It's pretty cool. You can do a lot of things. I've done a lot of research on this game. There's still things that I don't know that other people do that I don't, but I'm beginning to learn more about it. I had someone in my stream the other day, really nice person. She said she had played for 1,600 hours. That's a long, long time. But that's okay because, if it's your thing and it's fun and you like it, then that's all that matters. There's pig over here too. Just, it is a fun game. It really is. It's just fun to see how far you can make it. It's all about the survival for me. Now, some people play it in adventure mode, which is what she was talking about on stream last Friday too. And good, I got another feather. That's good. Didn't get the right color, but I got another one. Let's go knock this one down real quick and see what we get. Um, and that's where you go through. You find what they call is a door basically. You find the door, and you go through the door, and they put you in a season or something of their choice, and they take everything you have, all your weapons, tools, everything you have, and you start with nothing, and you go through the door, and it's a season of their choosing, and then you have to make it, and you have to pick up the parts, certain parts, and then find the door again, I think it is, and then that's how you make it through the adventure mode. Now, I don't play that way a lot. There are people who do and really enjoy it. So, it's up to you however you choose to play. I just choose to play to see how long I can survive it. And she also said that she had made it through an entire year. So, that was pretty cool because I've never done that. So, we're going to work on it. I think instead of seeing if we can make it through certain seasons, oh, here's my manure. Cool. I'm going to do it just to see if I can make it through an entire year. That's going to be the next goal and challenge of mine. Let's eat this. What was that noise? Didn't that sound like a person? Let's get this guy here. I think I want to see if I can make it through an entire year. But by an entire year, I mean an entire year without dying. That would be pretty cool. It'd be fun. This is one of these games too that I could just sit and play for like 5 or 6 hours and not get tired of it. So, it just depends on the person. It just depends on the person and what you're really into. I could sit and play a lot of games. Like, I could sit and play Animal Crossing that way. I could play Disney Dreamlight Valley. I mean, I'm just a well-rounded. I love to play. If it's a game, I'll play it. I like them all. I'm gonna get some more wood here. Let's make another axe. And don't be like me, like I'm sure a lot of you are, but sometimes I make the wrong tool, and it's like, why did I, and my pockets are full now. Do I have a pickaxe? I don't. Okay, that's fine. Let's find more manure. We only found, that's been the thing that's been really hard to find this round is the manure. So let's look around and see what we're over here. We're not going to make it back to camp anyway for this round. Well, we need to pretty soon though. But we need more manure to kind of help us out. I'm trying to find it. Now, the important thing to remember is that the beefalo, the big creatures with the horns that you see, which I don't see very many of, they won't hurt you. If you don't bother them, they won't bother you. Now, an important tip, though, to know is unless it's wintertime. Now in the wintertime, um, shoot, I wanted those berries. Just get rid of these. We don't need them right now anyway. We need the food worse. They won't bother you, but now in the wintertime, they get a little more fussy because they're like breeding or whatever. So just be extremely careful of them then. Oh, it's a graveyard. We do not want to be over here at night. Let's move. Let's move out of the way. Because if those ghosts come out of there, it will kill you. So we need to move out of the way and hurry. So we're at, well, let's just do it up here and get this um, hollowed out log or whatever. And another tip that girl gave me too was that in the summer you can stay in the caves, which is a really good idea. I never even thought of that. So if you can find a cave, um, it'd be great if you could stay in there for some of the summer anyway. And then it stays cooler down there and things like that. So that's another good alternative. I did not make it through summer. That was hard, and I just didn't make it. What's this? Is that tumbleweed? Oh, it's a bird. Crap, we don't want over here either. We gotta get out of here. Hang on, hang on. We gotta move. Like now. I was like, what is that? Like tumbleweed? And I realized, nope. Okay, let's light the torch. Oh, we can't carry anything else. Let's just get rid of this. Let's pick it up. We need it. That way we can get out of here and still see. There's a lot of little parts to this game that just takes a minute to learn. Once you learn it, it's not too bad. But it's just all the little things. Now see, I can still see, but I probably ought to light a fire. So we will. We just had to get out of that bird's way. But yeah, I mean, you just want to be very mindful of what you're doing. Um, because sometimes you can get into situations like that. And my pockets are full. We really ought to go back to camp. But I'd like to find a little more manure before we go back. And it's getting later too. It's day 13, so we should go back pretty soon. You want to walk the map and find what you can find, though. It's kind of important. And this does connect back to camp, so we're good. We're not as far as I thought we were. Let's keep seeing if we can find some manure real quick. And this, when the season starts to change, like in case you don't play, like when it starts to change into winter, the ground will look more like white and the birds will turn blue and stuff like that. And we're headed towards winter. So, I'm getting too hot now. I'll put my blanket on. I was a little chilly when I come down here. Let's see what we can find. Hambat. Okay. This is the Pig King, and this is also a good place to build your camp. Unfortunately, this is not where I built mine this time, but it is a good place to do it. Look at all these pigs. Darn it. They won't harm you. Don't swing at them or anything. Don't swing at the beefalo. Um, if you swing at it, you be prepared to fight it because it will happen. Let's see if we can find any more of those one feathers. I guess we're just not gonna have a lot of manure, guys. That that kind of it's kind of not a good thing because you really need it for fertilizing stuff. Okay, not just wood, but that's okay. We'll take it. You can hammer this too, I think. No, you can't. Okay. You can't hammer that. You can hammer so many things that it gets to be like, I think you can hammer that, but you can't. We're going to get another one of these. We're going to get a hambat. And we're going to get another one of these cocoons. Because we need the meat for the hambats and stuff. Hang on. Let's cut this tree down real quick. There should have been meat there. There should have been. There is. And you can eat some of it because it only takes like 2 for a ham bat. We need to eat, as a matter of fact, saying that. We should have cooked some of this. That's okay. Um, so it only takes 2 of those to make a ham bat, so it's not too bad. You just want to keep enough and enough pig skin that you can make them. They're excellent weapons. I mean, excellent weapons. Well, guys, I don't see any manure, and that just kind of... I wonder if I forgot to put those on as extra. I don't need that stinger right now. Huh, that's weird. Let's get this at least and see if there's another feather, and then we'll go back. We'll start the journey back to our camp. I don't know. We may have to... Yep, I need that feather. I tell you what, I'm gonna eat these berries. I don't like to be wasteful, but I need that feather. Let's go back now, and we'll see if we can find some manure pretty soon. But if not, I guess we'll have to just go without having anything else planted. Now, see, this I'm going to show you. This is a plugged sinkhole. Now, you want to be really careful when you do this. Why don't I have a pickaxe? Let's drop this. I want to show you this. So these are the plugged sinkholes. So usually what you do is you mine this. Okay, it's a sinkhole. And you can't go down in this. Um, we won't right now, but you can. And this is like what she was talking about. I believe this is like a cave. So it's open. Be careful though of this because the bats do come out of here. And you have to really watch it. So, but yeah, that's what she's talking about. The caves and stuff. Okay, let's look on the map and see where we're going. We need to go back to camp. We got a lot of stuff to put away. I just don't see any manure. And usually there you can find a bunch of manure because I put the beefalo on extra, but I bet I didn't this time. I bet that's why we're having such a tough time with it. This is a fun game. So I thought I would give you this because you haven't had it since Friday. And really Friday I had a lot of difficulty with the stream, so I thought, well, I'll just make them a Don't Starve video, and then, you know, we can look at it and play and get it going. Okay, so we want to go over here. We're on the right track. I just wanted to make sure. I don't see any manure, which is disappointing. Oh, wow. Can't have it all, can you? I bet I forgot it. It's disappointing when you forget to put something on, because it's kind of nice. I have decided that I'm going to do what I can for every season while I'm playing, and kind of try to play a little bit ahead. So if you see me doing it, don't panic. I'm just trying to play ahead. Because I got stuck on summer. Oh, we need to go this way. And I don't want to get stuck again. And it's asking me, did you hear that? So, okay, when you see that on the screen, when you see that, did you hear that on the screen? That kind of usually means the hounds are coming or there's a monster coming. So you want to kind of get yourself in the right frame of mind that that's what's going to happen. And it's asking me, so let's eat a little something. I think we need to go this way to go to camp right now. We need to go across. Darn it. Okay, that's alright. We may have to stay another night. I hope not, but I'm hoping we can make it back. We need to go across here, right? Yeah, we need to go across. Okay. That's what I did wrong. Let's go across. Need to go back across this, I think. If you see that message on the screen, that's usually a good indication that there's a monster or something coming. Just be really mindful of that. Yeah, we gotta go past the grave. I do not want to stay in this graveyard overnight. I made that mistake one time, and yeah. Found out real quick why you don't want to do that. And I think I can hear it coming. Okay, let's build the fire because I think I can hear whatever it is coming. Okay, so you just want to kind of be really mindful of what you're hearing and what you're seeing. I'll be quiet so you can hear it. This is what it sounds like. You hear it? And it'll say on the screen, did you hear that? They're coming because they haven't been out yet. It's day 13. The animals, there's one of them. You just want to, and there's probably going to be more than one. So, see, here it is. I don't know if there'll be more than that or not. Now we can just stay here and relax. The best thing I can say is that the helmets and the hand bats and everything, they really help a lot. They're really useful. They're really helpful. And I would suggest making them just as soon as you can because it really helps. So, yeah, when you start seeing that flash across the screen, did you hear that? And you see it, it's probably a good indication that you need to get somewhere and kind of stop and listen and watch. I don't think we're going to get any manure, which kind of stinks. We're going to cook off some of it. I'm going to go back to camp, store this stuff. And we might have to go out another time to see if we can find it. Okay, let's go back. I think if we go this way, let's look at the map. We need to go down. We'll just leave that meat for the pigs. They'll eat it. That wormhole really didn't take me anywhere useful. It opened up more of the map, but it didn't take me anywhere real. Yep, I'm almost back. And the map is there if you need it. You can look at it and consult it. Because you probably will have to in order to, especially if you get way out like I did, to figure it out. Okay, so we've seen the hounds. That was day 13. We're on day 14. So I'd say we got a little more time before we see anything else. And we'll go ahead and pick up our rabbits that we caught. And we'll go ahead and get them ready to, and we'll cook a lot of this. Let's cook it. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's all good. Just keep the food going. It would be nice if we could find manure, but if we don't, then that's just the way it goes. I know that living log is used for something. I'm going to start a little fire and cook some of this because it's a little better to do that. Now, what I want to do, I don't want to do it right now. I kind of made up my mind about something the other day. Let's eat some of this. We're hungry again. We don't want to eat it all. Just enough to, there we go. I'm going to play a little bit differently than I have in the past. So I'm not going to gather everything I need for summer. I'm not going to gather everything I need for, well, I mean, I am for winter, but not for summer right this minute. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to do it in stages. So I've got all the feathers I need for that vest. I've got a thermal stone. I've got bunny stuff. So I'm going to dig things up. I desperately need the manure, but I can't find it. So we're going to have to make another hand bag because this one's about done. And I don't know about my football helmet. But we're just going to keep things going. But we don't want to be out of camp when winter starts because I want to make sure I have everything ready to go. The shovel broke. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go behind and dig up everything I haven't dug up. It's gonna be fun because Thursday I'm really excited about my day Thursday. Because Caroline and Angie and I we're gonna practice playing Don't Starve Together. Because we're gonna try to collab on the game. I am so excited about that. It's gonna be fun. I've never played that game. Well, yeah, I've never played that game, to be honest. I've always just played this, and I've always played just with just me. So it'll be kind of fun to see, what it's like to play with other players. I'm kind of excited about it. I've told this story before, and I think it's absolutely hilarious. That's why I keep telling it. I know you probably get tired of hearing it, but that one time when I logged on to this game, I logged on to play, and I'd had a rough day at work. That's when I still worked at Toyota, and I was like, I'm just gonna play Don't Starve. It was a Friday night. I was a single mom back then, and I logged on to play, and I was like, I'm just gonna play for a while. You know, sometimes that's what I do. For me, that's my unwind is to play a video game. I logged on, I loaded it up, got ready to play. It was so funny because it said this game is for experienced players only. And I just chuckled to myself and I thought, yeah, okay. Well, I'm experienced, so I guess I'm all right. That's the wrong thing. Let's make some more rabbit traps because if it's not gonna let me fertilize anything, I gotta have something. Let's kill it. We need to catch them anyway because we don't get them in spring and you don't get a lot of them in the winter. So, in fact, we probably ought to catch a couple more and make another earmuff too. Although the football helmets, they work really well too. They protect you from the elements too, which I did not know, but I looked it up and read it. I don't have any more. Let's go make another one. A lot of the stuff that you need is in survival. Some of it is in food. It just depends on what. Oh, there it is. Well, that's okay. Let's lay this one down. And a lot of it is in, we'll just put this in another rabbit hole. Maybe we'll catch even more this way. That's my recommendation. Like, if you don't feel like you can get a lot of food other ways, this is what I would do. I would catch the rabbits, I would kill the cocoons, just while you have them. That's always something that I've done that I feel has always helped me. It would be nice because I need the watermelon out of the farm, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Let's eat one more. Okay, we're good. You don't have to eat a bunch. You just have to eat enough to keep yourself going. And you want to collect food, because I mean, I'm not finding much manure, so I bet you I forgot to put that on this game. I don't think there's any way to edit your settings, so we're kind of stuck with the game we have. But we're doing alright. We're doing good. Oh, here's some more. Cool. I don't see any beefalo either, which is strange because I usually put them on as extras, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. But we'll take it. Maybe we can build a little farm if we can find a little more. You just want to be as prepared as you can because once winter starts, it's cold and it's hard. We are going to dig up the ice in winter, though. Oh, we got him. I'm going to dig up the ice. I can't carry any more stuff. And we're going to keep the ice in the ice box for summer. I know. We're going to hope that it keeps. You can't eat the rot. It doesn't do much for you. But if you get super hungry and you run out of things to eat, you absolutely can't eat it. It doesn't give you much in the way of helping you, but it's something to eat anyway. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's put the trap back down. There we go. So it's something to keep in mind. You know, if you don't have anything else, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It'll keep you going. We've already seen the hounds, so I think we're pretty safe. Let's cook the berries. I like to keep the food cooked. Um, I don't know. I've always been that way. I cook my food. So, we're doing pretty good. Day 14. About to be day 15. We'll probably play. He's coming to me, so that must mean something's out there. We've already seen a tree monster. We've already got the hounds. So, we're pretty good to go, I think, as far as that goes for now. Unless we get a big monster at the end of autumn. Which I'm not sure if there is one or not. I was thinking that there wasn't. So, I don't know. I can't remember about autumn. I know autumn is a pretty easy season to start in. Because it's a pretty low kill. You can get your food and all your stuff. So it's a pretty easy season to start in. And then just kind of go from there. I think winter starts about day 20 or so. We'll look it up at the end, and we'll also look up the living logs at the end here when we get ready to wrap things up. Which we'll probably just go through a little bit more, and then we'll probably wrap it up for the day. Because we want to have stuff to do on stream on Friday. So, there's no stream tomorrow. There'll be a DDV premiere. I'm modding for Angie, and there will be this video on the channel in the morning. So, you'll have quite a bit of content. Plus, I've got something in community tab, and I'm going to go upstairs and relax here in a little bit and play with Animal Crossing and continue with my build. I just want to see if I can find some manure somewhere before I wrap this up. I just feel like there ought to be, and there's not. And I don't see any beefalo either. So that leads me to believe I didn't put it on that way. And I'm not sure if the pigs leave you manure or not. Let's get the flower and the butterfly. Let's get this too while we're at it. Because what happened to me last time is couldn't find any, and then I didn't have the ham bats. So I want to make sure I have that food. And that's the best tip I can give you is always make sure, you know, whether it be rabbits, cocoons, berries, carrots, whatever it is, just make sure you have enough food and a weapon. That's the most important tips I can give you. It's nice if you can build your camp by the pigs. However, it doesn't always work out that way for you. But it is nice if it works out like that. They will help you tremendously with the monsters and all that stuff. Butterfly wings, you know, these cocoons here you wouldn't think would be a big deal, but oh crap, my handbag's gone, that's why. But see, just like that, you know, it's real easy. You just let your guard down and it's real easy uh, to get killed. So just be careful. Well, I have a hand bat. Why isn't it working? I thought I did. Let's get him. He's gone. We don't want the tail as much as we want the meat. And we don't want over here right now. We don't want over there till we get a log suit because of the tentacles. And then you do want it because you do want to get your tentacle spots to make your raincoat for spring, which we will cover as we go. But we're not going to do it right now because we don't have a log. Where's my hammer? Is my hammer done? That's what it was. I had the hammer and not the... Okay. Let's make another hammer. We need this. We want to make more than one, and I want to get some manure. I might save the manure I'm getting so that I can make a farm so I can try to get the watermelons. Because I need the watermelons for summer too. I'm telling you, if you play this game right and you play your cards right, You can make it through a whole year. You really can. But you gotta really play smart, and sometimes I just don't. And I played for a while, so I know better than to do some of the stuff I do. I just do it anyway. I'm like, well, we'll just try it and see what happens. Famous last words. We made it all the way almost to the end of spring one time. I was making a video and I made it all the way. And I was like, low on food. I was like, is this the only beefalo around? Yeah. Started to kill him, he killed me. So just be careful because you go to swinging at stuff and it's like, you have to think to yourself, is it worth it? Basically. Because when you go swinging at it, you know, it's going to fight back. So just be like, even the pigs, I mean, they don't bother you. But if you swing at them, they will. So just be careful. Okay, I think we're going to get ready to wrap it up for this time. This was fun this time, though. We got a lot accomplished. I'm going to cook some of this food off so we can eat it the next time. We'll be all ready for stream. And stream will go through the other wormhole, and we'll see if we can find more manure for our, because we had through spring to get it. So we're going to make another ham bat in stream too. And I think this is a good place to quit and to save it. Okay, we're going to look up those two things real quick because I want to see for myself. So let's look up and see what the living log does. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna cut this a little short. We're not gonna look that up. I've kind of had a family thing come up, so I'm gonna kind of get out of this real quick so I can call my mom. Um, I everything's okay with my parents. I've just had a family thing, so I need to call my mom, make sure she's okay. So this is I'm going to tell you to like, subscribe, and hit those notifications. Um, it helps me if you leave a comment in the box down below. Um, just give me your thoughts on the game, or give me your thoughts on how you think I played, or if you know what the living log is, or anything like that. Just leave it in the comment box below and let me know what it is. We're at 119 subscribers. I would love to make it to 120. It would be great. Feather in my cap. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching me. I so much appreciate everyone who gives me all the support and the love. So we will see you in the next one. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you the next time.